crowd tonight as we hit Barclays Center for the first time. Nik Lentz competing for the first time as a father. His wife, girlfriend, not sure, but gave birth to a baby girl, Lizana, back on December 9th. Nik Lentz in the black trunks. Islam Makhachev is in red. Makhachev lists himself as an orthodox fighter coming out southpaw here tonight, DC.
Yeah, it's because of the wrestling. You know, he fights southpaw to try and set up his takedowns. One of the biggest complaints in the gym is that he doesn't use it enough. Here you see Nik Lentz getting into the tie-up position, but with these Sambo fighters, it's very difficult because of the trips and everything that they can do from being so close to their opponents. I'm trying to speak very low because sometimes I feel like these guys hear us.
It's okay if they hear us. Do you feel like you give them instructions sometimes? I know it's happened before. People have gone, oh yeah, I can do that. Speak your mind, sir.
Maybe not in this one, right?
There you go, Makhachev with a beautiful trip, just like you said.
Yeah, those guys are so good in those positions, and then when they're on top, they're phenomenal grapplers. Lentz needs to get up to his feet right now because the experience will show itself mostly in the stand-up. Once he gets on the ground, these guys have been grappling their entire lives.
Nik Lentz
in the guillotine.
Looking to hold on to the head here. Very interesting. This is a strong position for Nik Lentz. Is he under the chin? Does not look like it. He's free. But Nik Lentz is keeping him honest.
7 career wins by submission for Lentz, 2 of them by way of that guillotine.
See him turning, trying to get his body in between the fence so that Nik can't use the fence to get back to his feet.
And Lentz is strong off of his back, but the question is he going to be strong off his back against such an experienced grappler?
And as you said in the walkout, Joe, you know, Nik may not be the biggest guy in this division. He's fighting one of the bigger guys in this division.
Good job right there, elevating and right back up to his feet, almost. Good job of controlling that left leg.
Yeah, controlling that bottom leg. You know, a lot of times in those grappling situations, you got to control the bottom leg. That's why you see guys switching sides to switch the bottom leg. But yeah, great control on the bottom leg to keep a dominant position. Nik Lentz needs to start digging that right underhook, right? Should he not start getting to that right side underhook to start to get back to his feet?
Yeah, he keeps looking to establish full guard. He's got good dexterity in his legs, and you saw him reach over with that right leg. And now he's controlling the wrist here. Interesting to see what he's doing here. Nik Lentz is kind of tricky on the ground, and particularly off of his back. I mean, he had to think coming into this fight that he's going to be spending a lot of time on his back.
Lentz attended the University of Minnesota, where he was a Division I wrestler, state champ in high school.
And he's rotating his hips now, and with Makhachev having that left arm on the outside, see how he's pushing off of the cage here. Good job of using the butterflies too. Nik has a very good butterfly guard, very good at elevating the hips, and at the very least, keeping you from getting offensive from the top position. And he's really limiting the amount of ground and pound that Makhachev gets off, and now he's back up to his feet.
And now he's controlling the underhook, so he'll give himself a chance now to switch his position. He needs to circle to that underhook to try and get his back away from the fence. And you see, Joe, this is what I'm talking about.
There you go.
This is what I'm talking about, Joe.
Genius.
This is my guy. I mean,
he called it. Oh, look at that. Nice knee. Look at that beautiful trip.
Another little trip. You got to be careful
with those
there.
trips.
Just makes it look so easy. Just over a minute to go here, round 1. John Anik, Joe Rogan, Daniel Cormier on hand. Good to have you with us for the FS1 UFC 208 prelims. We move over to pay-per-view, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 in the West. You can order it now. Lentz having to work very hard defensively here in round 1. We show you the takedown picture, 2 for 2 for Islam Makhachev so far.
What I like about I'm seeing from Lentz, though, is he's not getting in trouble. He's staying calm, and I like that he's fighting at a very controlled pace. There's no mad scrambles. And again, he's going for that neck again. Yeah. Nik Lentz is a very good guillotine. And if Makhachev does not respect that guillotine, he could get caught.
Find himself in some trouble.
Yeah.
But he has to actually just stay patient. He's not panicking.
And Nik it's hard to tell if he's under the chin there.
That's no
time.
Yeah. But at least it'll make Makhachev think about it going into the second round. You know, 2 times in this round, caught that move.
Release.
You see Islam Makhachev here controlling the underhook and going with a little inside trip just to put Nik Lentz on his back to gain control. And right here, caught the knee, step behind on the opposite side, little bit of a foot sweep to take him down again. Now, Khabib Nurmagomedov has cornered Islam and said, don't give him your neck. You may not feel like you're in trouble, but don't give him your neck. When you're on top, just control his neck and try to gain some posture to get some damage off on him.
Yeah, it can always happen for anybody. Anybody can get submitted. And if you do not respect your opponent's ability to do that to you, you could get surprised, like Juliana Pena and Valentina Shevchenko.
Yep. Another thing, Javier Mendez called for that left high kick at the beginning of this round, and you saw him land 2 nice kicks to start. Nik Lentz, for his part, with a nice right body kick.
Nice combination from Makhachev, keeping Lentz at bay. Lentz tries to close the distance just out of range with that high kick.
Front kick right up the middle. Head kick.
High.
That's the one Mendez is calling for in the corner.
He disguises those weapons pretty well.
You see the difference, though, huh, Joe, in the size. It's a big guy for this weight division.
How much does he cut?
You know, he's a big guy. You know, he can be up, you know, these Russian guys, they get heavy, man. They can be up 185 at times, you know, and cutting down to 155. But again, Islam here controlling that inside with the left leg. With the left leg on the inside allows him to do that inside trip. Nik Lentz is allowing him to control both sides of his body. He's letting him get the left underhook, and he's letting him control his wrist with his right hand. And now once you've got control, you just got to go to your next position, and that's what's happening to Nik.
Dana White Looking for a Fight is back. The new episode available now, free on YouTube as Dana, Matt, and Dean head to Maine. It's Dana White Looking for a Fight Season 2's first episode available now on YouTube. Just over 3 minutes here to go, round 2.
It's been impressive how well Nik has been able to defend himself off his back.
He's doing a phenomenal job. He's got great eyes. Like every time Makhachev tries to posture up and get off his damage, Nik moves a little bit out of the way or makes a little adjustment to make sure he doesn't take the full force of the punch.
And again, there's those strong butterflies that he has.
It elevates him right over the top.
And it makes it very difficult for you to get off any offense.
2.5 minutes here to go in round 2. Control time, no surprise. All the Dagestani Islam Makhachev thus far.
Now he's moving in the mount.
You see him here in that 3/4 mount, almost like a KC control. It's one of the things that Leandro Vera really preaches. 3/4 mount to go to the mount, or just stay in that KC position where you're almost smashing the legs down to get off your damage.
Well, there's a lot of guys who don't like to go to mount anymore, DC, because of these leg lock specialists. Because so many leg lockers are so good at attacking when you're in the mount position. And Lentz, again, really strong legs from the bottom.
He's on that neck again.
Yeah, he's got it one more time, but he does not have full guard here. He's only in a half guard position. He lets it go. I mean, to be able to submit a guy like Makhachev, he's going to need both legs wrapped around his body.
Both guys getting away with a fence grab there. Makhachev with a hand, Lentz with the toes. Nice elbow lands.
The one thing Nik's doing a very good job is he's getting the legs on the inside. Every time Islam tries to gain posture to strike, he just elevates him. So it almost deters him from trying to get posture. He's trying to stay close so that he doesn't lose him by trying to get up and get big strikes off. So he's having to stay close.
It's a constant adjusting. It looks like he's trying to secure an arm triangle. He's digging his head into the right armpit of Nik Lentz and putting all that pressure down. And Lentz is trying to get that arm back, but he does not have it right now. And Makhachev is really committed to it. He's going on the opposite side with it, and now he's attacking like the Von Flue choke.
Yeah.
He's pinning his right shoulder down on Nik Lentz. He's got his hands clasped together, and he's putting all his weight on his right shoulder.
That shoulder pressure is so tight. Like, I mean, people don't understand when a guy is in side control and they're really driving that shoulder into the side of your neck, it's very painful. It shouldn't submit you, but it's very, very painful. It affects your breathing. It makes like, there you go.
Beautiful,
Right into the mount.
beautiful mount. And taking the back here as well. Only one hook though. Only one hook. Grabs that right leg to control the position. And now he'll let Nik Lentz try to make the mistake.
Yep.
He's moving to the truck here.
10 seconds.
There you go. You watch Nik Lentz, the veteran that he is, try to get his back to the fence. That eliminates Islam taking full back control and trying to secure a choke.
Stop.
The FS1 UFC 208 prelim sponsored by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. Third and final round here. Nik Lentz, Islam Makhachev. You heard Roger Crawl, Kami Barzini in the corner of Nik Lentz. Easier said than done, though, trying to get this monster off of you.
Well, they said for him to counter off that high kick. You know, as Makhachev's corner was saying, go with the left high kick. They're saying go 1-2. You got to hurt this guy. You know, it's very refreshing lately to see how real honest coaches are with their athletes now. Before, in combat fighting, you would see guys, and they wouldn't tell their athletes the truth. They'd say, oh, you're doing fine, especially in boxing. You're winning, you're doing great. Now guys are like, no, you got to go win this fight, and the only way to do it is to go hurt this guy.
Keep that center, let's go.
Roger Crawl front and center.
Feint it first, feint it first. Oi, there we go, let's go. Slide over, feint, 2 down, 3 up. He's gonna run. Up and down, don't chase. He's gonna run and try to take you down
That's
again,
a
let's
beautiful
go.
kick to the body there by Makhachev. That might have hurt him.
It did. That body kick hurt Nik a little bit.
Makhachev got a little carried away here. Now he finds himself in the clinch.
That's the second time he's grabbed that fence.
Yes. Nik Lentz has scored a takedown in 14 of his 17 UFC fights, none tonight. See if he can get Makhachev
Elevate
down.
the leg, yep. Elevate the inside leg.
But he committed to that a little bit too much there.
Yeah.
Even though he's off balance.
Once you step over, they start to elevate that leg. They get on the toe and just start to hop into you and hope that eventually your balance breaks before theirs. I had a teammate on the Olympic team. He used to do this all the time. That was his go-to move. Hop on that toe until eventually he can flip you over.
Makhachev, you see there, 4 for 4 on his takedown attempts thus far.
And Nik Lentz's best success has been off of his back, so I'm not sure how disappointed he is to be here. I mean, he's grabbed a hold of that neck a few times, and that's really been his only moments in this fight.
And as you said earlier, he had to figure he was going to spend some time given the matchup on his back tonight, fighting off of it.
But Nik Lentz is a high-level wrestler. You know, you don't anticipate being taken down that many times, even if you think I'll get taken down once or twice. You know, you don't feel like you're going to spend 8, 9, 10 minutes on your back.
When you look at this fight on paper, though, Nik Lentz has never been a big power striker.
Yeah.
So the odds of him knocking Makhachev out standing up are very, very low.
Yeah.
So really the only way I could see him is really winning this fight is catching or something.
Makhachev's working on Kimura here a little bit.
And again, Lentz, interlocking the toes in the fence. That is disallowed. No warning from the referee.
Makhachev stepping over again, looking to mount.
And notice that he never goes to full mount. You notice how he always keeps that leg inside, staying in a 3/4 mount. Just a little more control, like you said, Joe. Guys are so good at elevating this whenever we do get to the mount. So you want to kind of stay a little bit in more control by controlling the bottom half of the body by staying in that 3/4 mount.
Now, knowing the potential of Makhachev, do you think his performance so far is disappointing?
I think that he should, you know, he could do more. You know, and that has been the knock a little bit. You know, it was when is he going to have that breakout performance? His UFC debut, he got a submission. The UFC debut, he got a submission, and then he lost the second fight against Martins, and then he got another decision. But he is dominating. You just kind of think that at this level, when a guy has that much potential, try to look for a finish. And here he's finally getting to a position where he can get some big strikes on.
Yeah, landing some real good shots here. He's got the back, hard shots
there
here.
It is.
This could be it. A minute to go. He's got plenty of time to work here from this position. Full back mount.
He is dominating Nik Lentz.
We know Lentz can take some punishment. Top position time, nearly 10 minutes for Makhachev. These strikes starting to soften up Nik Lentz.
Well, Nik Lentz very durable, but this is a terrible place to be. Now at least he's not flattened out anymore, but Makhachev on him.
He's in trouble. Yep.
He's going to smash it across his face. He doesn't have it under the chin, but he's working for it, and Nik Lentz
Nice
has
job by
escaped.
Nick.
Yeah, he's escaped one of those hooks, and now he's back up to his feet. Nik Lentz is just as durable and as tough as they come.
Yep. He cleared that left hook and was able to reverse his position. Now, again, the Travis Brown position. If Travis is here, he's beating you up on the side of the head, you know?
Yeah, he's caving your head in like a rotten cantaloupe.
Another one of those throws.
Yeah, beautiful job and excellent control by Makhachev. A clear victory for Makhachev, but in your mind, not what he's capable of.